The SGC Foundation is grounded on the principles that you don't need a title to be a leader and you can't have too much fun helping children. As such, the foundation provides fun and recreationally related activities that benefit children. The foundation's focus is to bring individuals and organizations together into a partnership where all are treated as equals, with the end result of making today and tomorrow a better place for children of all ages. Most importantly, it's all for the kids. And remember, if it ain't fun, we ain't doing it. To donate to the SGC Foundation, please go to www.sgc-foundation.org. Thank you for your support.
Welcome to It's All for the Kids. I'm Stevie G, and today we got Mick Foster coming all the way from Columbus, Ohio, and he's a happy camper because what? Ohio State won yesterday. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. It looked a little questionable in the first half, but they blew them out in the end.
Hey, well, you know, it was the first game of the season. I mean, you know, come on.
It was, and they acted like it.
You know, that's why. Hey, it could be like the University of Florida. They got beat by Miami.
Yeah, they did.
You know, or who did Georgia Tech beat out? Oh, Florida State. So
it was Georgia to play Clemson, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Georgia played Clemson and just rolled over the top of them.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, I want you to know that we got the paddles from Impact, you know, all the way from overseas, through the monsoon rains and everything. And they look fantastic, buddy. I tell you, they look great.
Have you had a chance to play with them yet?
I haven't, but people have. Okay. And, you know, we made up a slide with them, you know, on there so we can kind of promote it and everything with them. So, yeah, I mean, and then, you know, they look great on the cover, the front side, the back side. They look awesome, you know. And then you guys, when you did the cover, you know, with the logo on it.
Yeah.
Print on the polyethylene cover. It looks super, but I didn't know you were going to print both sides, Mick.
Oh, yeah, we printed both sides, and I think they came out great. It was actually kind of a more complicated print than we do a lot of the time because it's a fairly intricate logo that you have, and I was real pleased with how they came out.
Well, you know, anything to deal with Stevie G, man, gets complicated, okay? I'm sorry about that, you know.
I know. And, no worries. I'm hoping we move through these quick and we get your next order rolling here.
Hey, we're moving them, man, pretty good, you know, because I got that event coming up, you know, in September, you know, down in Nashville and everything, and you know, we got that, like I said, we got a slide with them on there. I don't know if John's able to upload it or not, but anyway, they look, you know, they look great. You know, you put our logo, the SGC Foundation logo on the front. You put the Fun Bunch logo on the back side of the paddle, you know, so they look great, you know, and people that are playing with them now are amazed at how good they are. You know, they're like, hey, man, these are awesome. They feel light. I can, you know, slam the ball. So I can't wait to get out there to use them. But, you know, Stevie's an old guy, man. He doesn't really know how to hit them that well, but I'll learn, okay?
It won't matter. Yeah, these paddles are super high quality carbon fiber, 16 millimeter. They're pretty light for their thickness and so easy to handle, and should up everyone's game just a little bit.
I know this much. They look awesome. I mean, I don't know if this camera's going to work or not, but you know, they kind of look pretty good. But yeah, I figured that was going to happen. You know,
green screen, gotcha. Oh, there it
is.
There
you go. But you know, they look great. You know, they got the red around the side. You know, they got the foundation color, got that logo in them. I mean, like I said, people love them. They're hitting the fool out of them. So, hey.
Oh, that's good to hear. How are things looking for the Nashville event?
The national event is looking good. Nashville's looking great. Panama City is growing big time as well, you know, because we've got the we joined the Chamber of Commerce since the last time I talked to you.
Okay.
We joined the Panama City Beach Chamber of Commerce, paid $275, joined it, giving us all kinds of marketing help. You know, the foundation that we're donating the money down there helps terminally ill kids. So that one's going well, you know, and
when is that event?
Now the woodwork to join it.
When's that Panama City?
October 23rd and 24th. Pickleball's on the 23rd. Golf's on the 24th. Bonfire's on the 23rd. Nashville, September 25th is pickleball in the afternoon, live music in the afternoon. Afterwards, probably till whenever anybody kind of stumbles home. And
Yeah.
then Thursday morning, stumbles to go play golf in the morning on that 26th. So it's going to be a good time. And like Nashville, we got a bunch of local people. We got Stones River Electric that's local down there promoting it, coming to play in it. We got the SAMI, Society of American Military Engineers chapter down there, promoting it, being part of it. So some of the money is going to go to help kids go to college, as well as the kids at Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. So, no, man, we got things busting. But hey, back to your paddles. I don't know who people are getting their paddles from and putting their logos on. I mean, because I've seen your advertisement, the new one, get 4 paddles for such and such price. I got news for you. I love the deal where you get 50 paddles for the price. Okay, it's got a heck of a lot better than that deal that you're doing for 4 paddles. Okay.
Yeah, but unfortunately for 4 paddles, we can't charge wholesale pricing. Those are more retail oriented.
Well, I understand. I mean, I'm not busting on you for that. I'm just telling you that I'm glad I saw the ad for the ones that were wholesale and that being a foundation. Okay, because I got news for you. They are so great. The printing on them is unbelievable. I mean,
Good.
when you look at the printing on it, there's not a flaw on it. It looks great. It's got great detail. Yeah, I'm totally blown away of taking and talking to people about it. And they go, "Who did it?" I said, "Impact," and they're like, "Impact." I go, "Yeah, man, you going to hit one here? Go hit this ball."
That's
I feel like I got.
They should have.
I feel like you guys are the titleist of pickleball paddles. Okay.
Absolutely. You know what we got to get you next, Stevie, is we got to get you some pickleballs.
Yeah, we got to do that. We definitely got to do that. I'm working up to it. I mean, if not for Panama City, definitely when we get into Orlando, we start doing the marketing down there around the PGA show, and then the granddaddy is when we do New Orleans, for the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and then
that'll be a lot of fun.
Hey, I need to tell you something, baby, because you better put your tennis shoes on, okay? I got 8 events next year.
That's awesome. So awesome.
8. And you heard of college football? So you've heard of college football?
Yeah.
College football kicks off when usually?
Just now, actually.
Yeah, exactly. The end of August, right?
Yep.
Well, we are now officially part of Coke Zero Week in Birmingham, Alabama, putting on the charity pickleball and charity golf tournament on the 28th and 29th of August of 2025.
Wow, that's outstanding, man.
Yeah, with Coke Zero. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and it's already out on the street. So Stevie's already working, a year out on that one. And I still am working on this year's. Okay. So
yeah, I think that's great. We ought to, when we look at the branding for the next set of paddles that we do, we could make them oriented to the locations of the events. We could do, as we get into next year, since you have the calendar so far out, we can set it up where we can kind of coordinate it where each of these is going to be hosted. Kind of make a signature paddle for each one.
Yeah, we might do that for the 2 granddaddies, the Super Bowl one and then the one down in Birmingham, so that, they're kind of become, I don't want to say that we're the big boys, but at least we'll have like collective items, right? They can get one for this, play for the Super Bowl or whatever. They go, "Oh man, I like this."
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that idea because I don't know if we got to have special permission to use the Super Bowl trophy likeness or not. I don't think so.
Well, we have to be careful. We could do the Super Bowl trophy with a pickleball at the top or something like that to make it our own.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I mean, when you're a foundation, people let you skirt a lot of issues, okay? Because like back when we did the event in Cincinnati, the first time we were in Cincinnati in 2000 and I want to say 11, we were in Cincinnati, right? In the Reds, and we did the event at the the Red Stadium,
Nice.
And I was going to use the C, like for the Reds, right? For the logo with the foundation's, dream catcher. And of course, I was playing nice because people were like, Stevie, you got to ask for permission. You just can't go do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay. So I go ask the guys that we were working with, about, from the Reds of using their trophy room, the champions room up there in the stadium. And they said, seeing how you asked, Steve, we got to say no. But if you didn't ask and you just went ahead and did it, there's no way we're going to sue a foundation. You think we sue the little league teams that use it? I was like, damn, shit, hell. I knew not to listen to that person that told me I should make a phone call and ask for permission.
Yep.
I could have had the Cincinnati Reds logo C with the Dreamcatcher logo, So, hey.
Yeah, sometimes better to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
Yeah, so from now on, I just do it, and if they make a phone call, I just go, "Sorry, boys, I apologize. Look, okay, we won't let it happen again.
Right.
When we come here next year, we'll change the logo out."
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
But I'm just blown away that we got the paddles shipped, from wherever they're made overseas, right? And you said
Shenzhen, China, at our factory. Yep.
Yeah, your factory in China, it's flooded, got hurricane, whatever, typhoon, whatever they call them over there.
Yeah.
The parking lot's flooded. You go, hey, Stevie, this is why they haven't shipped yet. Look, this is the picture out front of our factory. And I'm like, oh God, okay.
Yeah, there was 2 feet of water in the streets. And so our UPS truck couldn't get down the road to us. So one of our team members took it up to dry land to get it on the truck.
I mean, and then the next picture I got, you show me the paddles that are already in the crates ready to go. Okay. And then you turn around and show me the UPS truck. And I'm like, okay, man, I got my fingers crossed. I got my toes crossed. I'm telling all my buddies to cross their arms when they play golf, whatever it takes, man, because I think they're going to get here.
Yeah, they thankfully they made it.
I thought maybe you have to put them on a boat, in your parking lot to take them up to the UPS truck, and then to be boat, truck, plane,
Yeah, it was not easy, but things have dried out there. It seems better. It's actually not that uncommon for those storms to flood the streets around that area. So we have ways of dealing with it. It just slows things down.
I understand that. So, what other big things you got on the market? You starting to make paddles out of what's that, bulletproof material like some others, or what's
so we have a lot of Kevlar products on the market. The latest and greatest, though, that I think is going to be the next big thing is titanium. We have a new titanium blend paddle that is a combination of titanium and carbon fiber, and it's awesome. It's powerful. It's durable. It looks pretty slick. It's still pretty expensive because it's not very common, but I foresee that coming by in bigger volume. But the paddles are very, very cool. Very cool.
Titanium is like, I remember when they made the shafts for the golf clubs out of titanium, the heads were titanium carbon and stuff. So, hey, I don't want to say that you guys are like, following the footsteps, but it sure looks like you're following the golf industry that got their big jump start by NASA letting go all their engineers, right? So all the engineers went to the golf industry, to Nike and TaylorMade and, Titleist and the rest of them. And, TaylorMade was the first one to hire those guys because remember, we were all using persimmon wood, so we went to TaylorMade drivers that were metals. So.
Oh yeah, and when we first got the carbon fiber shafts and the titanium shafts, it was a game changer. People didn't know what to do. It was real exciting.
I'm thinking your pickleball paddles are going to probably be changing when you start doing titanium in the next deal.
Oh yeah, the whole industry for paddles is really modeled after the kind of the driver industry in golf. Every year we're working with a new paddle with new material. And, much like a driver that adds 10 yards to your drive or 20 yards to your drive, we're looking to add spin. We're looking to add speed. We're looking to add power, all the same in, incremental increases. And we hope that people want the next biggest, baddest thing.
I hear that. Now that, I guess, then when the next step comes after the titanium is going to be, you'll be like Callaway and start putting AI in the paddles so that wherever you hit it, it'll recognize it and spin it wherever,
Yep.
left, right, up, or down, wherever you hit it in the paddle, because it's got AI in it.
Yep. Be able to track your swing speed, track all kinds of different things. Yeah, I think it's
Man, I didn't even think of that, but I guess
there are some paddles that have chips in the grip.
Oh, geez. Oh,
Yep.
man. Well, I guess that makes sense because look, pickleball's been around for 20 some years, even though I didn't know about it. Okay. But now it's so big, ESPN's got a pickleball channel. You got pickleball tournaments that are paying out thousands of dollars. You got colleges like Arizona State, Oklahoma, Texas, some of the other big guys at Ohio State that now have pickleball teams and pickleball scholarships. So now, I guess the next step is these high school kids, college kids are going to have NIL contracts for pickleball.
I have no doubt. I think we're going to see it in the Olympics in the next probably 12 years. We'll start seeing some more serious tournaments in college. And the top Major League Pickleball players, their contracts are in the millions now. I mean,
so I guess
2 years ago, you never would have thought that was possible.
I know. So maybe we need to get into that little business of NIL, with the pickleball players now.
Yeah.
Except we're probably late. There's probably people already doing it out there.
I'm sure agents are already after it.
But you know what? We can jump in the middle of the pond. Hey.
That's right.
We can parachute into the middle of the pond, man. We can take over this deal.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
I mean, by the time we get rolling next year on the events, there's no telling where we're going to be. I mean, I didn't know I'd have pickleball paddles, okay?
I know. Who knew that you'd be pairing pickleball with these golf events? I mean, I bet a year ago you never would have thought that was the case, or 2 years ago.
I didn't even know it up until January of this year, my brother. I mean, they came to me and said, "Hey, Stevie, how about doing pickleball?" I'm like, "Pickleball? Pickleball?" I'm like, "Okay, all right, I'm game. Let's go try this out." So,
Yep.
And it's like I said, in Nashville, the Nashville event is coming up. Anybody that wants to be able to have the scenery of playing pickleball, we're on the roof of the Bobby Hotel.
That's awesome.
It's reserved for us on September 25th from 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock at night. We got it for 5 hours up on the roof of the Bobby Hotel, which is 3 blocks off of Broadway and like 2 blocks off of Printers Alley. Okay. So if you decide that you want to go down and drink a few and then come back, you can do that. But you really don't even need to do that, because up on the roof of Bobby's Hotel, it's got a bar, it's got a pool, it's got a jacuzzi. So I can tell you right now, Stevie G is going to be in that jacuzzi quite a bit of the time rather than hitting pickleballs. But I will get over there and hit some. But it's up on the roof, and it overlooks downtown Nashville. I mean, you can see while you're playing pickleball, depending on which side of the court you're on, whether you look left or look right, you can see the Titan Stadium from up there.
Oh, no kidding. That's cool.
Yeah, you can see the big Titan Stadium with the logo and everything up there. And like I said, we decide we're going to play pickleball, some of us old guys, that we'll probably be using sippy cups, okay? So that we can have the cup and the paddle and play pickleball while we still have that adult beverage in our hand.
Nice. Remind me what your signature drink is again.
Oh, well, it's a little bit of sweet tea, Deep Eddy vodka with the lemonade sweet tea mixed together, both of them Deep Eddy, and it's like an Arnold Palmer on steroids.
Nice.
But then again, we also have, the screwball whiskey in the peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
So we do the chocolate pudding with the peanut butter flavored whiskey that, so you got a Reese's peanut butter cup with a kick.
That's cool. That'll be fun.
It's going to be
fun. What's the format for the pickleball, Stevie? Are you guys doing a tournament, or is it more recreational, just come and play? What do you have in mind?
Well, actually, it's going to be kind of like round robin, that if you play, start out, and then if you win, and you get to play the next one, and then if you win 2 in a row, then you got to step aside and let other people go. But with 5 hours, we figure we can get everybody to play, and then then we might take the top 2 teams, and then have them play. But the main thing is everybody that comes to play is going to get their money's worth. Okay, everybody gets their, because I always believe in the winners of stuff doesn't get to take all the money. Kind of like in golf, right? It's the goodie package that sells the whole deal that everybody gets, and then the winners might get something to recognize that they won. but it's not like they're getting like $1,000 each for winning type deal.
Right.
Because first off, the money's going to the kids, right? And secondly, we want everybody to have a good time. So in the pickleball, it's going to be a blast. And like I said, if people were smart, okay, and I'm going to say it out here just so we'll see what happens, okay, they would register to be in Nashville even if they're not going to be in Nashville, pay the $100 to play in Nashville, whether they make it or not, because in the $100 fee, the kickoff, our selling of the pickleball paddles with our logo, for $100 registration in Nashville, you get a pickleball paddle included in the registration fee.
Oh, nice.
So we're selling them for $125 a paddle.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think about it, you can save $25 by saying you're coming to Nashville and give us the $100 to help the kids in Nashville.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
But, you know, like we said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, and you can't teach stupid, you know. So, you know, there's still some of those hard-headed people that say, nope, I'm not going, but I'll give you the money. I'm like, I'm okay, because the money's going to the kids and it's a tax write-off, you know.
Yeah.
And I love it because the guy that we talked to about reserving it told us that we can use it for those 5 hours. We can even have our guys that we know that play live music, you know, that follow us around. They're part of the foundation, can actually set up and play music up on the roof.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So either during the pickleball 2 to 7, or we can shut it down an hour early, and they can play a little music from 6 to 7, and then we can walk the 3 blocks down to Broadway, or the 2 blocks over to Printer's Alley.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like great party. And then golf is the next day?
Golf is the next day, the 26th, down at Tohi Golf Course. It's set up that it's going to have a lot of fun. Matter of fact, I don't know if you knew when we did the show the last time, but we set up a hole-in-one, okay?
Okay.
For winning a trip to Mardi Gras.
Nice.
If you and the distance of the hole is like 140, 150 yards, okay? It's not 210, 220. One of those where you got to hit it, you know, through the clown's mouth, out the alligator tail, into the swimming pool to win, you know, the trip. It's like 140, 150 yards, and to win, because we want somebody to win it, because it'll be cool that the market that somebody won a trip to Mardi Gras, you know, it covers airfare and 2 nights of hotel.
Oh, that's awesome. What's the format for the golf tournament? I haven't looked. Is it a scramble, or is it
it's a scramble. It's a 4-person scramble.
Okay.
And we're working on some of the NFL guys and other celebrities down there, musicians and stuff, to come out and put one with each team. And but yeah, it's a scramble format, so you don't have to play well. You know, you can come out. If it's your first time playing golf, hey, we'll put you with some guys and you'll have a blast, you know, of playing. And you can just putt, or you can hit balls. I mean, you know, look, it's about having fun and helping the kids, okay? Yeah. So when people go, oh, man, I love to play, Steve, but I don't play well. Don't worry about it. Look, there's a lot of us that don't play well. There's a lot of us that used to play well that don't play well now, you know? Sure. So we're just out there to have a good time, you know, eat some of those pudding shots, try some of those signature adult beverages, you know, like the signature hurricane that's out there on the Mardi Gras hole with the beads. You know, everybody gets a whole lot of beads to wear when they come to that hole. You can put as many on as you want, and then you can do whatever you want with them. If you want to like make people show something, you know, to get the beads, you can do that too. But we got that going. Probably set up a Bloody Mary bar to start it off with some music, because, you know, we're in Nashville, right? So gonna have some people playing a little bit of music, do a Bloody Mary bar to kick the tournament off. And if you don't drink Bloody Marys, we'll have the, you know, mimosas or screwballs to drink with it.
Great. It sounds like a good time.
I guess it's screwdrivers, not screwballs. So, you know, hey, look, I haven't had any yet today. So, folks, look, I know what I'm talking about.
Right. I haven't had any either. I need one to get down back in.
Hey, but I know it's going to be a super good time. I mean, we've got it set up, looking to probably have somewhere between 72 and 120 people playing golf. So it's going to be a great time. And looking at it, we might even have the guys play live music after the golf, kind of like the PGA. You know how the PGA does their tournament on Thursday? when they kick it off, they usually have like live music. Somebody like, Blake Shelton or Jason Aldean or one of those guys show up. Kid Rock show up and play a little music for a couple hours.
That
So
would be awesome.
yeah, so we're copying that deal depending on how it all goes and everything. So there's still some moving parts to work on, but we got 20 some days left to go before we get there. So there's no telling how far we can take this and how crazy we can get it. And then again, we just jump on that jet airplane, man, and we start heading to Panama City Beach and start this all over again.
Nice. And what's the first one of the new year? What's after Panama City?
Orlando. January 25th, I believe. We're going to be in Orlando. We're setting up. You're going to enjoy this because when we do this, we're setting up. I'm going to have some people walking the PGA merchandise show because the merchandise show starts on. Well, they start on Tuesday with going to demo day, but I usually go play golf and skip demo day. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then go to the show because at the show you can hit all the clubs and hit as long as you want. So I prefer just going to the show and hitting against the back wall rather than hitting on the driving range and only get to hit a couple shots. So that Wednesday night, because they do their big reception kind of thing, so to speak, with a musician, is on Thursday. So Wednesday, we're going to take and have somebody, some cute people walking the show, passing out drink tickets to come on down to the Point, which is where the Ferris wheel is on International Boulevard or International Drive.
Okay.
And then we're going to have live music there. Going to set up a portable pickleball net so you can play a little pickleball.
Oh, fun.
Of course, have the Impact, Stevie G, SGC Foundation pickleball paddles there for everybody to use. Great. And then Drew Belts that has made the custom belts for us. We got the custom belts out there now that people can purchase for like $110. That they come in. The straps are red, black, blue, white, pink, purple. And if you got a color that you like and they got it, we can do that too. Because there's green out there and some other colors. So we've got that. So we got Drew Belts coming and being participating. We got the Impact paddles and working on a few other companies because the nice thing about doing it that way is then everybody can pitch in a little bit of money and we can have a heck of a good time. And you don't have to pay those big bucks to go get the booth at the PGA.
Yeah, those crazy booth fees they're out of control. No, I think it's a great idea.
I mean, it's over 10 grand. It's over 10 grand just for the booth. Okay.
That's
now,
wild.
That doesn't include you getting your product there to set up in the booth. And that's a 10 by 10. That's not even those big granddaddy ones you see Callaway that's got 60 by 60 or what have you. Right.
Right.
So, for like $2 grand, $2,500, which can fit into, it's still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but at least it's a feasible, chewable amount, not like an elephant amount that you can take and pitch in with other people that are not your competitors. You all work together. We all work to help the kids of the foundation. And now we got a heck of a party going on that people can show up. You get to talk to them and promote your product, have them look to purchase your product, have their customs, logo be put on your custom paddles. Drew Belts can make the belt buckles and stuff. So, hey, it just is going to be a good time when we kick off the year. And we kick it off every year in Orlando. Every year.
Okay.
So this year we got you guys coming with us because now we're doing pickleball.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great addition. We're excited to be part of each one of the events next year. And I think I'm actually in Naples the weekend of that event. So possibly come over and see what's going on. It's not too far away.
No, it's not. You can drive. Look, man, if we need to, we can go get you a Lyft driver, okay? If you happen to partake a little too much the night before, we can come get you, Mick, okay?
That's great.
In fact, we got people from Tampa that are coming over that help us, that does the reels for the foundation, Mona Lee, that's from Tampa that does those for us. So, if nothing else, I can put you in the back seat of Mona's car and drive you over and you can act like you're a big time celebrity.
That sounds great.
Hey, I got you covered, man. You just tell me what you need and we can make it happen. Because, like I said, if it ain't fun, we ain't doing it, and it's all for the kids.
I love it, man. It's super fun to be a part of. Thank you for including us.
Hey, I just want to thank you for having it on Instagram and God above had me find it on Instagram, popped up because I was looking for stuff and started mentioning pickleball and everything popped up. And man, there it is. Impact. Buy 50 paddles, you get it for this, and we can put your logo on. Come do your custom brand. I still see that ad every now and then, and of course it looks cool, except ours looks a lot better, buddy. You need to put our logo in that ad now. That's all I can say, because ours looks a lot better than some of those, because they're just like plain, one color and stuff, and then your ad shows a white paddle and a white polyurethane cover, okay? And it says put your logo here. I mean, our urethane cover, man, it's got everything on it. It's got text, it's got graphics, it's got, and of course it says Stevie G on it. That says if it ain't fun, we ain't doing it. I mean, come on, man. What's better?
Absolutely. Got your own signature line going.
Hey, there's no telling because you guys sell pickleball shoes, pickleball balls, pickleball shirts. Look, we got a lot of ways to go now.
Absolutely. We got lots of different stuff we can do.
We got room to grow now, baby. We got room to grow.
For sure. Well, let us know when you're ready to get that next set of paddles going. I don't want you to run out.
I don't want to run out. I mean, I'll probably be talking to you probably next week or two and start scheduling that next order of 50 paddles.
All right, sounds good.
Because Nashville's going to take 20 paddles right there.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. And then I'm going to use some in the raffle. I'm going to raffle some off in the golf. Although you're disqualified, man, you can't win one. I'll give you one, okay? Just so that
I appreciate it. I actually don't have one here, so I'll take one.
Hey, what's your address? I'll ship you one because you know what? The manufacturer guy, the VP of manufacturing of Impact, has to have a Stevie G paddle. I mean, come on. I'm surprised you didn't slip one out of the order to have it directly shipped from China to you.
There was too high risk. It was already delayed like 5 days. I was like, I can't mess with this. I gotta just get it going.
Hey, you know what? Monday's a holiday, so I'll ship it Tuesday to you, okay?
All right, that sounds great, man. I appreciate it.
I'm still waiting on you to give me yours and your wife's shirt size so I can get you the Stevie G SGC Foundation shirts, brother.
Oh, man, I thought I sent that to you. I'll send it with my address.
Yeah, I need that. And then just tell me what color belt you want. If you want the red. Red might work for Ohio State now, besides the SGC Foundation color. You might want the red,
I think I may.
And if your wife says, I don't really want red, but I'll take a pink one, we can ship her a pink one, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Hey, Vic, I'm glad you came on the show, man. Like I said, I am so super, excited, pumped that we met. Things are working out. We got the paddles already. I mean, cranking them, selling them. Going to have a good time in Nashville. Then we're going down to Panama City Beach, then Orlando, New Orleans. We've got Phoenix. We're going to redo Phoenix again. We got Birmingham coming up out there. We got Anaheim, California. And that's not even with people calling me up going, hey, Stevie G, can you come to can you do it in Dallas? Can you do it in Houston? So there's no telling how many we're going to do, how many pickleball tournaments we're doing now. We might even start to Impact Stevie G pickleball tournaments, okay?
Yeah, we do need our league, don't we?
Yeah. How about that? We'll do the Impact Stevie G League, okay?
That sounds perfect. I love it.
Well, you're right. We got to do the balls next. We got to figure out, and I know that you get 1,000 balls for 1,500. So I just got to figure out how I can get that in the budget to get that 1,000 balls.
Sure.
Because you don't have a break on those, do you? You don't have a break yet, do you? Hey, come on, right here on the TV show, man. Can you give us like a Stevie G SGC Foundation break there, buddy?
That is the break.
That is the break. Hey, one nice thing is we got 50 paddles, covers already over there. So for the next 50 paddles that we order, we don't have to order the covers because we already got the 50 sitting over there in China, right?
Yeah, we do. That'll too. The covers take a little bit longer than you might think. So that'll allow us to move things along a little bit as well.
Not a problem, baby. Like I said, we're moving them. I mean, I got people purchasing them, and if they're smart, they'll register for Nashville or Panama City Beach for $100 and get the paddle, or they can go online and pay the $125 and we'll ship the paddle. No problem. You buy it today, we ship it tomorrow, and you'll have it in a couple of days to go play pickleball because we want to have anybody stranded on a pickleball court without a paddle.
That's right. Gotta get that Stevie G paddle.
Gotta get that Stevie G paddle, man. If it ain't fun, we ain't doing it. And it's all for the kids. And charity and fun first, kids always, right? That's the motto of the foundation. Charity and fun first, and children always. So hey, Mick, go play some pickleball. I think I'm gonna go practice and play a little pickleball in the court outside my house, about 1,000, 2,000 yards up from my house. I think I'll go hit some.
Great, man. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on, man. I appreciate you.
You got it. Send me your address. I'll send you a Stevie G paddle there, buddy.
You got it.
All right.
All right, man.